This evening, my name is Christy Kane, and I am running for the House of Representatives, seat 56. I'm glad you all came, and I look forward to visiting with you tonight. This is going to be an informal setting where you're going to just ask me some questions, and I'm going to get the opportunity to find out what some of your concerns are for the state of Utah, and hopefully be able to answer all of your questions. So, to give you a little background, professionally, I own a treatment center for troubled youth. And it's an exciting facility. We use equine therapy to help young ladies change their lives. And I declared to run for this office about 10 months ago. And it's been really fun. Went to convention, I won in convention, and now I get the opportunity to be here running for a primary. So, what are some of the concerns and feelings, questions you want to ask me about what's taking place in the state of Utah?
What is your stand on illegal immigrants?
That's a good question. I think it's being confusing right at the moment for everybody because we're mixing it all together. So I'm going to answer your question in two phases. The Constitution gives the federal government the right to determine citizenship. It belongs to the federal government. That process is way too cumbersome, takes too long, costs way too much money. So the states need to pass some joint initiatives that ask the federal government to amend the immigration process. Make it cost less money, make it more effective, and allow people to apply so that we can determine who comes and that they come legally. The second problem we're facing is migration. People coming across our borders without permission. That has to be addressed as well. The federal government is supposed to protect us as a sovereign state. Obviously, they're not doing that right at the moment. What can the states do? Arizona recently passed a law to put her own troops on the border. Now, I'm not sure if the governor vetoed that or not, but I agree with that. If we're going to have illegal activity in our states, I feel we have the right to defend our states. And if the federal government is not going to do it, I applaud those states on the border to protect their own borders. We need to do the same thing with the border issue. Pass state initiatives that are asking the federal government to deal with that, to lock up the borders and then allow them to come legally. And if they don't, then we need to do whatever measures we feel are appropriate to protect our state. We're dealing with some severe immigration issues in the southern part of Utah, where there is crime going on and where there are people's lives being threatened. And so Utah really needs to decide what they want to do with that. And so again, immigration has two issues. One, how do you become a citizen? Way too cumbersome, way too difficult. And second of all, we need to protect our borders. Any other sovereign nation doesn't just let you walk in. They're very strict. You have to have a passport, a visa, and if not, they may, you might not like the result of getting locked up because you went into their country illegally. The United States has the right to protect our borders.